Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day and that you are doing well. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Emily and I love to make videos about fashion, jewelry, lifestyle, and anything magical. Now I'm here with my furry co-host Zoe, and in today's video we're going to be sharing with you my Pandora Rose collection, as well as discussing the Pandora Rose color changing and how to clean and care for your Pandora Rose pieces. So without further ado, let's get started. I have always been a huge fan of the Pandora Rose collection. There's nothing that gets me back into more of an autumn feel, romantic feminine feel than Pandora Rose. But the thing with Pandora Rose is this big question I always had was that I would look at my older pieces and compare them to the newer pieces I had, and would notice that a lot of my older Pandora Rose pieces looked darker, not as shiny, and kind of dull. And it really confused me because I've always followed Pandora's care instructions, and I always made sure never ever to wear my jewelry when I'm working out, when I'm showering, doing dishes, anything like that. So it really confused me why there was such a dramatic difference. I could understand a slight change, but for me it was quite dramatic. So I went on Instagram and I asked a lot of you if anyone else noticed this. And what was so confusing is there was like half the people seemed to have noticed color change, but a lot of you hadn't as well. And that's when I was just so confused. Luckily for me, Sam, a former Pandora associate, and Stephanie from Golden Memories messaged me and told me the reason why I was noticing this and why some others hadn't was for quite a simple reason. It's in fact that Pandora had changed the Pandora formula in more recent years. Why would Pandora want to change their original Pandora Rose formula? For a quick summary, the older and original Pandora Rose pieces will change color due to copper oxidizing up over the rose gold plating. This is why our older Pandora Rose pieces look darker, and why it also looks like the plating has worn off even with proper care and storage. In recent years, Pandora has now perfected the Pandora Rose formula to help prevent this from happening. This explains why not everyone has experienced a color change, because if you have newer items with this new formula, you will not see this change as much. The new formula for Pandora Rose is made of 17% silver and 83% copper. Pandora has added a palladium layer for durability before the charm is dipped into 14-karat rose gold plating. An anti-tarnish coating is added as a final touch. This means when we purchase the newer Pandora pieces, the rose pieces, the color is much more stronger and will hold up much better. It is important to still properly care and store our rose pieces though, but I'll share more on caring tips later at the end of this video. Thank you so much, Sam and Stephanie, for sharing this insight with me so that I can share this with our Pandora community. It's so good to know that Pandora has now perfected the formula, and I can feel a lot more confident when purchasing the newer Pandora Rose pieces. One of the reasons why I feel a lot more confident is because my new Pandora Rose pieces, the ones that I've purchased within the past two years, I'd say, have held up very well compared to my older Pandora Rose pieces. So this must be due to the new Pandora Rose formula. Now, I would love to know your thoughts on the Pandora Rose formulas, the original and the newer one. Have you guys noticed a big difference? If so, how do you feel about them changing it and having those original pieces being darker? That's one thing that I'm a little sad about, is that I don't feel like I had ever really been told that before. And finding it out, kind of later on was quite interesting for me, because even though I had taken such good care of my Pandora Rose pieces over the years, there was really no way of preventing that from happening. That was just a flaw in the original formula. So I'd love to know your guys' thoughts there, and what do you think about that? Now I'm going to take a moment to share some good things to know about Pandora Rose, as well as some care instructions and ways to clean your Pandora Rose pieces. It is important to note that with Pandora Rose or any type of plated jewelry, it is prone to fading over time, which is why it's really important to properly care for your Pandora Rose pieces to help prolong the life and wear of them. It is very important not to expose Pandora Rose and other plated jewelry to harsh chemicals, perfumes, lotions, and you want to make sure you remove your jewelry prior to bathing, swimming, or working out. The best way to store Pandora Rose jewelry are either in Ziploc bags placed inside your jewelry box. This keeps them nice and airtight, or in soft cloth bags. Now, there are special bags that Pandora has. You do want to avoid using their anti-tarnish bags because those are treated, but they have a special bag that's perfect for Pandora Rose jewelry. Pandora has now 2 ways to clean Pandora Rose jewelry. So they are coming out with a special solution that you can use to treat your Pandora Rose items. I have yet to try this cleaning solution, but I still feel a little bit cautious about using it on plated jewelry, even though they say it's safe for it. I personally love the original way Pandora recommended us to clean and care for a Pandora Rose, and that's where you dampen a soft, untreated cloth. In lukewarm water, you add a small amount of mild dish detergent, and you want to gently rub on the jewelry. And you're going to basically rinse the jewelry afterwards to kind of get rid of any of the leftover soap. If your jewelry is really, really dirty and grimy, you can soak it for a couple minutes too. This is probably the way I feel safest doing my jewelry, and I highly recommend it if you are noticing that your Pandora Rose does look a little dull. But always be very light-handed when you're cleaning it. Now that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing peeks and looks at my Pandora Rose collection, and I do have some more videos coming up. I do have a fun Ella vlog. Ella's my new little poodle puppy, as well as a fun puppy haul video, so stay tuned for those. And anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.